Welcome to Scott Slasher World. This week I'm going to be showing off 5 full moon comic books that I picked up from Third Floor Comics and Collectibles in Nitro, West Virginia. And while I'm at it, I'm going to show off a few of my full moon Blu-rays and DVDs. First up this week is the number 3 issue of Puppet Master. I did not own this one, so I had to pick it up. I'm trying to complete these. These came out in like the early 90s. This one was 1991. It's got a really cool The Pit and the Pendulum ad on the back. Also has an ad for my favorite Puppet Master movie. You got Puppet Master 2 there. Really cool grab for me. I want to complete this collection, and I'm getting close now. I got to find the other ones and see which issues from this series I'm missing, but a very, very nice find. I also picked up 2 issues of Subspecies 2. Just the same comic book, but alternate covers. I like both covers, so I figured I might as well pick up both of these and add them to the collection. These are printed by Action Lab Comics, and this one came out in 2018. Really cool artwork in here, and I'm so glad that Full Moon, they still have comic books coming out. I'm glad Action Lab got the rights to make these. To my knowledge, I think they're still making them, but I could be wrong on that. I know that the publisher in here, Sean Gabberin, I met him at Scarefest one year and ended up buying the Puppet Master a graphic novel he was selling. He and a bunch of other people are making these, and I love them. Awesome artwork, and I haven't read this one just yet, but the next 2 I'm going to show off I have read, and they're amazing. And the next 2 pickups are Ginger Dead Man, number 2 and number 3. Really fun issues. I read both of these last night when I got in. I'll show you some art from here. Let me just flip through here. There's some nudity in these, so I will make sure that there is no nudity. Oh, here's a really good shot of the Ginger Dead Man attacking a victim. Very cool. Love the cover. Look how pretty these things are. I love these. Maybe one more little piece of art. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, let's see. Here's a really cool page. Here's where here's the old Ginger Dead Man himself. Since I showed off these comic books, let's show off some DVD and Blu-ray Full Moon films. All right, I just picked out a few of the Full Moon films. Now, I know the Blu-rays you've probably seen if you watch my videos. I showed all my Blu-rays off, so you've probably seen these, but since I got new Puppet Master and Subspecies comics, we can show off the Puppet Master and Subspecies that I own on Blu-ray. Now, I do own way more on VHS and DVD, but here is just some of them. So we have, let's get them in order here. We've got Puppet Master number 1. Definitely my, it's probably my second favorite Puppet Master movie. Puppet Master 2, my favorite Puppet Master movie. We've got Puppet Master number 3, which is a lot of the Puppet Master fans' favorite. People love Puppet Master 3. I'm a fan of 2, but 3 is great as well. Also, we have Subspecies Part 1, Subspecies Part 2, which might be my favorite in the series. I would say Part 2 is maybe my favorite, Part 1, and then Part 3. All really good Subspecies movies. I also have these really cool box sets. We've got the Puppet Master box set and the Subspecies box set. When these came out, these were all of the movies pretty much in the film series. The Puppet Masters had 1 through 7. There's a lot more Puppet Masters now. And then Subspecies had 1 through 4 plus Vampire Journals. They have made Subspecies 5, Blood Rise, I believe is the title. Very good film, by the way, and Ted Nicolau does all the Subspecies. Subspecies is awesome. You should definitely watch Subspecies. If you're a fan of the Puppet Master movies, or at least the first 3, you definitely need parts 4 and 5. I love it. Part 4 I really like. 4 is awesome. And they filmed 5 right after 4. So like after they were filming 4, they just continued filming part 5. It was just released a year later. And it's very much, part 5 is very much just part 4, part 2. And then you got Curse of Puppet Master in here, and you also have Retro Puppet Master. Really cool box set to own. And since I picked up 2 new Ginger Dead Man comic books, I figured I'd show off my Ginger Dead Man DVD collection. Now, I don't own them all, but I do own Ginger Dead Man Part 1, starring Gary Busey. Ginger Dead Man Part 2, Passion of the Crust, really fun comedy. And we also have Ginger Dead Man versus Evil Bong. And speaking of Evil Bong, not only do I own an Evil Bong t-shirt, but I do have a few of the movies on DVD. We have Evil Bong Part 1, starring Tommy Chong. This one's really fun. It's got a lot of cool cameos in this one, and people that show up in like the Bong world. We got Tim Thomerson, he was in Trancers and Doll Man. You got Bill Moseley from The Devil's Rejects. Robin Sidney, who's been in a ton of Full Moon stuff. She's married to Charles Band now. Also, characters from the Full Moon universe show up. Characters like the Ginger Dead Man. So that's pretty cool that they were crossing over early. In Evil Bong, they crossed over before Ginger Dead Man versus Evil Bong. And we also have Evil Bong 2. So Evil Bong 2, King Bong. And the great thing about this movie is it's in 3D, if you're stoned. I have a bunch more Full Moon movies on DVD and Blu-ray, but let's just quickly, we'll just show one more. This one is Dr. Mordred. This right here is basically Full Moon doing Doctor Strange. I think it was going to be Doctor Strange and then the rights fell through or something like that, but it's basically Jeffrey Combs playing Doctor Strange, and it's awesome. You've got to watch this one. Also, the bad guys, Brian Thompson, you'll know him from Cobra, and he was in a bunch of movies, but Brian Thompson is awesome in this as well. You've got to watch Dr. Mordred if you're a fan of Doctor Strange or Jeffrey Combs or Full Moon movies. That's all for this week. Let me know what your favorite Full Moon movie is down in the comments. And before I go, help me grow this channel by giving this video a like and by subscribing and hitting that bell notification so you never miss a video.